Hi guys, today on Comics and Cakes we've got a very special double feature, Captain America 20th anniversary and the Walgreens exclusive Baron Zemo unboxing and toy review. Hi guys, welcome back, and I'd like to start this double feature with the Walgreens exclusive Baron Zemo. Give you a little bit of history of the character. He was first debuted in Avengers number 6 in July of 1964 from a long line of Zemos, the most relevant being Heinrich, the 12th Baron Zemo, and then his son Helmut Zemo being the 13th Baron Zemo. He was created originally by the legends Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. He is a scientific genius, a master swordsman, master of hand-to-hand combat, and also a great tactician. He founded the Master of Evil, and later he would be part of the Thunderbolts, which is one of my personal favorite storylines of all time. And recently, you may have seen him as one of the major players in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series on Disney+. And moving on to Captain America, Steve Rogers, the iconic legend. He was created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby and is actually older than Marvel Comics itself. Way back in 1940, and he debuted in 1941 officially. Under the Captain America Comics title, and I believe that was with Timely Comics. Then he was later revived by Kirby and Lee in 1964 as part of the Avengers lineup, with them uncovering him from the ice, much like in the MCU storyline. And he would go on to be one of Marvel's major players, even to this day. Just a great character overall, what he represents. Now we're going to do the unboxing, and I'm going to start with Zemo. Give you some of the artwork off the package here. Just great stuff. And of course, I mentioned earlier that he was a master swordsman, so of course it's got to come with a sword. I always love the characters, whether it be Batman or Daredevil, Spider-Man. I just really love the characters that have the whited out eyes. You can see here he's got the fur on the shoulders, which is nice. It's actually a rubber piece that kind of moves along with it, so you don't have to fight against it. A lot of people were critical of what appears to be the championship belt, the big gold belt, but that is part of the classic look. I had the more modern Zemo Marvel Legends not that long ago with the shoulder straps, the guns. I actually kept that so I could kind of kit bash and play around with that one. In collecting, it's always good whenever possible not to have duplicates of the same character. You can really fall in the trap with that with certain characters like Deadpool, Wolverine. The purple, the paint apps on this are really nice. Really movable on the ab crunch, and then you can see the belt doesn't interfere with that at all. It kind of goes along with it. Nice detailed lines on the hands as well as the mask. I know in the past they would leave a lot of that just kind of monotone and not fill in that secondary color, but they're getting better about that. It's got great swivel on the boot line itself. Where's the thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Don't have any complaints about this character. He's going to be great in toy photography, and I'm excited to have that part of my collection. All right, guys, this is the one I've been waiting for. Waited weeks and weeks to get this off of Pulse. A lot of you guys that collect know that Pulse is one of the last places to ship out its figures, and this is actually a recreation of the original Marvel Legend 20 years ago. If you happen to have that figure, remember that time, there was Build-A-Figures of the Sentinels, the Apocalypse, but yeah, they went ahead and remade the exact same packaging, same type of lettering, same everything. So I mean, that alone is nostalgic, and it's been an off and on thing for me. I haven't collected the whole 20 years, but I'm really glad I've jumped back in when I did. Really was able to build a nice collection, kind of 2015, 2016 going on. All right, let's pop this guy open. First thing that stands out is the classic card. It's just a thin piece of cardboard. I mean, it's nothing spectacular that you couldn't print out yourself. I know there used to be a lot of 3D dioramas. Came with the older Legend. Cool old school base. It says Marvel Legends. The foot pegs really stands out on them. Just first catches your eye is the vibrant bright blue. I did have the 80th cap. Recently sold him as part of a lot. Same thing, not trying to acquire too many of the same character. Really awesome detail on the scaling. See if we can get the camera to pick up on that. But yeah, it's every bit of it is raised up. The star itself is raised. Got the ab crunch, which goes way far back, which could be really great for some acrobatic type shots. Love the rubber shield harness. Of course, he's got the peg there, and the hole for the shield peg. Even the wings, you see that 3D, the wings coming off the head. Just got excellent detail. I love the boots. There's a little bit of cell shading to it. You can see those darker areas. I know that's something they're kind of playing with more. It's the cell shading. Let's check out the accessories. A lot of people have been critical of this shield. It does have the built-on effects such as the lightning and the bullet holes. So a lot of people, there's their beef right there, is the holes. I like the little details, like having the hood, the mask down. I'm gonna pop that on there and see what that looks like. To me, that is pretty sick. And I believe there was a Wolverine that did the same thing as far as the cowl down. Should include that with a lot more characters. And of course you got the bullet effects. The multiple hands, shield throwing, the pointer finger. It could be used quite a bit. Mortal enemies. I'll be real happy to get into some photos and some pictures and have those two kind of going at it. And I just want to thank the dozen or so people that have subscribed so far. Been doing the channel here for about 3 weeks. It's a slow process. I'm not even sure all of the different types of videos. A lot of my life is cake decorating. Of course, that's my full-time job that I do here for Hy-Vee and Quincy. And then outside the family life, I love collecting, I love taking photos, going to cons. I am going to drop some cosplay videos. I have a Wolverine that I've worked on in years past, and a Captain America that I recently finished. So I'll do kind of some cosplay breakdowns as far as how I made those and what's going on. I'm also into grilling, cooking. We've got a baby boy on the way. Me and Mindy do Taysom. Would also love to do a video where you guys get to know the family. Got me and Mindy and Gavin here. I've also got 3 other beautiful daughters, Kaylin, Tristan, and Jocelyn. So as time goes on, I would love for you guys to get to know all of us and just know more about who we are. And if there's any ideas for stuff you'd like to see, feel free to leave a comment. or send me a message. Peace.